Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Just Kidding with John and Kevin.
Special edition.
Special edition episode. And the reason we're calling it a special edition episode because, well, you can probably see by the title, it's going to be an update video and our very first lightning round question video. Now, what we're doing with this channel is we're going to update a podcast every week, as we've mentioned in previous videos. We're also going to update every so often, let you guys know what's going on with us, let you guys know what's going on with their channel, suggestions and whatnot like that. We're also going to add another video into our channel. There's two different types of videos we're going to do here. It's either going to be called the lightning round, which is what we're going to do today, or it's going to be called
Story time.
Story time with John or Kevin.
Right, and that's where we each would tell a story from our past.
And sometimes we both will be in the recording. Sometimes it'll be just one person or the other person. So if one time you hear it and you don't hear the other person, it's probably why. Now, obviously, Lightning Round needs to be both of us because how Lightning Round is going to work is it's going to be set up where John or myself, depending on who wants to do it first, and this time he wanted to do it, so the next one I may do, he may even do it. But what we're going to do is, he has prepared a series of questions. Today it's 5 questions. Now, it could be 5 short questions, or one big question, or just a few moderate-sized questions. Now, and basically what the lightning round is it's honestly just an extra video with just extra information, just extra stuff. It's not anything specific. It has no point towards it.
Right.
It's kind of just a fun little video we decided to update or throw out there every so often.
Essentially, we know that a lot of people cannot listen to a 45-minute long or an hour-long episode of one of our podcasts. They may have time restrictions. So we thought it'd be a lot of fun to come up with a smaller series or two in order for those people to still be able to enjoy the content we want to put up, but be able to do so in a more timely manner. So what I have done here is I have randomly made up 5 questions off the top of my head, and I'm not going to lie, I've been giggling while I've been doing it, and I have not allowed Kevin to see these questions in any way, shape, or form. So whatever he answers is like as raw as it gets, because he doesn't know what's coming towards him.
And like you said, I've not seen them. I'm actually sitting here on my computer, he's sitting on his computer, and what we're doing is, I haven't seen the computer screen, I have not even heard anything except for ha ha ha, this is gonna be good. So I don't know what to expect, but I think that's it for the update. Basically what I'm just gonna repeat it real quick is 1 video a week of podcasts, about 45 to an hour, 1 extra video lightning round or story time, and then maybe an update every so often depending on what we see is required.
You never know. We might throw stuff in here and there too, just for fun.
Update can also go under kind of like suggestions and questions and comments that you guys have. That's also what update will be. And I guess John's going to go ahead and start with the first question.
Alright, so with that being said, welcome to Lightning Round number 1 with John and Kevin. I am John, and I will be asking my friend Kevin 5 absolute random questions. Are you ready to start, Kevin?
I am, but do they have any correlation with each other?
You're not allowed to ask the questions here, Kevin. I am asking the questions. We are on to question number 1. Would you rather skydive into the Super Bowl halftime show wearing only a Speedo and a mask covering your face, or run across a football field surrounded by everyone you've ever met wearing a Speedo but not wearing a mask? Now, mind you, the Super Bowl one, not only do you have the thousands and thousands of fans in the stands, but you have millions of people all over the world who would see you and see you do that, zoomed in on TV, but you'd be wearing a mask.
Quick question. I know I can't ask the questions, but is there any legal...
No.
Okay, I don't know if I was...
You do not get in trouble.
Because I'd rather, if the law was in play, I'd rather just do the...
No,
okay,
law is not in play.
I would probably do the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl with a mask.
Quite honestly, I would rather do the Super Bowl.
Okay. Good deal. Question number 2. Would you rather lose your front 2 teeth right now? I'm talking the top teeth, not the bottom teeth. Front 2 teeth right now and live like that the rest of your life without getting fake teeth to fill it in. No fake teeth, no dentures. Or shave all of your hair off and get a head tattoo that says, I'm a little teapot, but you're not allowed to grow your hair back. You have to keep shaving it.
I'm going with the 2 teeth.
The 2 teeth? Miss your 2 teeth.
I can make a cool story out of that one. I'd be like, I got in a fight with a ninja and won.
You're like, I had to pick between that or an I'm a little teapot tattoo. Okay, question number 3. Would you press a button right now that gives you a 95% chance to win $10 million instantly, but the other 5% would cause you to be paralyzed in your legs for the next 10 years? In which case you would regain your feelings and everything back after the 10-year mark. It's a 95 to 5% chance.
Would I press the button?
Yes. And whatever happens instantly. Either $10 million pops into your bank account that second, or you instantly lose the feeling in your legs.
Now, are taxes coming out of this $10 million?
No, it's $10 million cleared.
That's actually a tough one. Because
that is tough.
There's that 5% chance. Now, 5%
it's
mathematically
low,
is a low percent, but there's still that 5%.
Right.
How many games have you played that says 95% chance of doing something, and you always get that 5%?
And then that's the thing, though. But that $10 million could also mean that you wouldn't have to work a day the rest of your life. You know what I mean? So
I would not push the button. I'm content with where I'm at. I know I'm not like some crazy rich dude, but I'm content with where I'm at and where I'm going to be able to at least live comfortably. I may not have $10 million in my bank account, but I know I will not be paralyzed, at least by pushing a button.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Question number 4. Would you rather marry a supermodel who loves video games, like a perfect 10, who loves video games, but also whose loud, rock and roll loving, older hillbilly brother has to live in your house with you the rest of your life? Or marry an average looking woman where you would just live with her and not her crazy brother, but she has an obsessive pastime of knitting and singing polka? So picture you would hear like Metallica blasting at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and you would just have to blow it off if you're with the supermodel who loves video games. But you have a nice quiet lifestyle with an average looking woman, but you would have to put up with her knitting and probably, I would assume, a cat problem. They would probably have, you would probably have at least...
I love rock, I love Metallica and stuff like that, but 3 o'clock in the morning...
Yeah, because I pictured that, like, the drunken hillbilly. Picture, like, maybe a 4-bedroom house, you know, you're doing all right, but this dude's always around, always eating your food and on your couch and stuff, you know?
Man, you got me on this one. What was the habit? Knitting and
singing polka. And I would guess sitting loud.
I'm going to go with that.
The average looking?
I'm going to go with the average looking.
And the last one. Would you rather spend the rest of your life as a conjoined twin to Robin Williams, hopped up on Mountain Dew?
That sounds cool.
Or be single and live in a massive treehouse isolated in a jungle somewhere for the rest of your days? No human interaction. Or a conjoined twin to Robin Williams, hop up on Mountain Dew.
Now that's the worst of the 5 questions. Man. Because the social interaction, you don't have anything.
Nothing.
And what if you're bad at surviving?
Now, let's say you do have electricity and stuff like that, and you would still have...
Yeah,
you're not allowed to contact other people, but you could use the internet to, like, you know, watch YouTube and stuff like that if you wanted to. You know, subscribe and like our channel. But I'm saying, like... but that's the only interaction you would have to the outside world. Like, other than that, you literally do not... Like, your meals would be, like, airdropped in.
Well, Robin Williams is doing pretty good.
But he could get annoying.
He can.
You know, just picture like his stand-up comedic act, like over and over and over again, and
Robin,
you just can't get away.
I've heard this one 20 times.
Like you're in the bathroom with him, and he's like,
"Oh, I didn't even think about the bathroom."
Yeah, like everything.
I'm probably gonna go with the jungle.
You're gonna go with the jungle.
Maybe I'll meet a Jane somewhere. In the jungle.
No interaction.
But what if they?
No,
come
there's
to me?
no what if. There's no interaction.
I'm gonna go with the jungle.
You're going with the jungle?
In the jungle.
There it is.
The jungle.
We're done.
We're
done.
Okay, so that's
lightning round. That's all 5 questions.
That's all 5 questions, is it?
You were being a great sport. I appreciate it.
Okay, well, thank you. Okay, so just so you guys know, that's basically how it's gonna be. It's gonna be set up. Obviously, there's not gonna be an update before, and this is not gonna be after. It's gonna be just the video. But this is gonna be This is how it's gonna be like. It's just gonna be 5 questions or so. We're gonna ask one or the other. Whatever
randomness comes along,
whatever comes up, and that's gonna be how it's set up.
And that was it. Congratulations on the end of lightning round number 1,
and thank you for listening to our very first lightning round podcast.
Take care, everybody.